Hi, Biffs.
Hey, Beth.
Dear Abby.
Dear Kiki.
Dear Captain.
Red
Cheers to you.
Desperate housewife.
Pinot Grigio.
Doesn't want to marry
Loser
you.
power.
Love you like
Look
I
for
love
more
you.
wine. More drinking.
Don't talk to yourself like that.
Cheers, Biff.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Ill-advised.
Ill-advised. This is ill-advised. Hi, Biffs. Hello, and welcome.
Welcome to Ill-advised.
The podcast where two best friends tell you what to do after someone else already has.
Like Dr. Phil.
Why do we still use that one?
Because I love Dr. Phil, so it's not like uncommon for me to have recently watched him. So then when I'm thinking of like people that tell you what to do, Dr. Phil tells people what to do.
And not Dr. Phil. Because fuck that bitch o'clock. We've been here before. We've had this conversation. I wish I could tell you which episode it was, but it was literally hundreds ago.
I believe you, because I'm sure I then proceeded to say how Mia loved Dr. Phil since she was a newborn.
This sounds about right. Yeah.
When I had her in her little bouncy thing, and she would just sit there and stare at Dr. Phil when he came on the TV.
Yeah, and I think I remember telling you, like, specifically, it was just because I always feel like he's condescending to me.
That sounds right.
Like he's telling me, like, you fucked up. Bitch, you fucked up.
Yep.
He's very, very vulgar, that Dr. Phil. Oh, well, welcome to the podcast. If this is your first time listening, that's Venus. I'm Serena, and we're making a racket and smacking some balls.
Oh, I definitely thought you were going to make a shaving reference.
Because Venus.
Yes.
That would be Venus and Mach. As in men and women's. That's Venus, I'm Mach, and what the fuck?
No shave November.
It's fucking May.
No one asked you.
Oh, but this is coming out in June, so you're welcome. How you doing, Biff?
Good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am.
All right.
I am incline. That's the word I'm trying to think of. I'm on a steady incline.
You're going up.
Yes. Baby steps, but I am steadily inclining.
So that's good.
Yeah.
Like, what's the fucking word I'm looking for? Not reason. Are there any events that have contributed to this incline?
I'm just doing way better at like listening to myself, I guess.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Like, no, that doesn't work. Or yes, it's your quote on your glass. Yes, cheers to me. Thank you.
Yes. I was like, what the fuck is that sound coming from? Did you see me shaking my head?
Yes. And I was like, is he not registering that he's banging his cord against
It's
his
me?
glass?
Is it me? Or is there someone shaking like a glass with ice in it? Because that's what it sounded like to me.
Or my little gems on the...
Yeah, no, definitely not. Thank God they're not on these.
I know.
So obnoxious.
They're annoying to wash.
They're annoying.
But they're cute.
They're cute. They're great for parties.
True.
Yeah. So you're good at listening to yourself.
No, I'm starting to.
I mean, you're...
Not gonna.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I'm starting to.
Got it.
So I think it's just like, like those... What's that game that was like, you'd slice the fruit? That's how I feel just going through life. Like,
ninja,
yeah.
Fruit
Yeah.
Fruit
Ninja?
No.
That sounds right.
That doesn't sound right
Yeah, it
to me.
does.
Fruit Ninja?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you know why? Because I'm thinking about Candy Crush. And that is not Fruit Ninja.
Not even close.
No.
So that's how I feel. Just like, nope.
Definitely catch this on YouTube.
Perfect. I am the fruit ninja.
Me too.
Speaking of fruits, how are you?
Right.
Ooh.
No, just kidding.
I was going to say, do tell.
I'm fine. I think fine just covers it. I'm good. Like, I'm not bad. I could be better, but I am not bad.
Makes sense.
So I'm just fine.
Fair enough.
I'm alive. I'm kicking. Everyone around me is healthy. My son's about to graduate high school.
Oh my God.
I know. I got a story for you. You were supposed to remind me of the story, but I don't need you.
Remind yourself.
So earlier today, he was with me this weekend. He was washing a dish or whatever, and he didn't put out the dish rag to put the wet dishes on. So I just kind of like tapped him with my backhand to kind of like spanking him, but like move over, you know, like tap. Can you see this?
Hopefully, because
I was like, move. So I put it down. And I was like, and I know that his mom kind of teases him in the same ways that I do. And I was like, does your mom like spank you like I do? And I did. I said it that way in a way where I regretted saying spank. But like, does she spank you like I do? Or does she beat you relentlessly? And he goes, well, she smacks my butt like you do. And she pinches my nipple. Relentlessly. So she just smacks me. I was like, why? I see that as beating relentlessly. Where I smack you, I hiss smack you. That's smacking in Hispanic. And then I lost my shit. So if you're a Latino parent and you like to hiss smack,
is that with or without the chancla?
Without the chancla. That's a paliza. That's a good old fashioned beat down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when you got like, if you ever had to choose between which one's more violent, a chancla or a gun, chancla always wins. With a Latino specifically.
Got it.
Yeah. Like if you were gonna pick like a sniper or a Hispanic mom, the Hispanic mom will always be the most violent.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm white and I know that.
Yeah. See? There you go. Wine?
Oh, yes. I'm excited to try this one.
Me too, because we've never had it.
And it sounds like it's going to be great.
Which is all the more reason why it might not be.
I know.
It's been bad luck lately. This one's called Gavi. Dominazione.
Yes.
Di origine controllata e garantita.
I've been feeling garantita.
Me too. And then it says Natale Verga, which I'm going to guess is the person who designed this bottle, which is super cute also.
I love it.
Yeah. And it's a 2023. It says dry white wine, right wine, right?
Yeah,
white.
Right wine.
What's the word?
White wine.
White wine. That's how I'm going to pronounce it forever. Made with Cortesi grapes cultivated in Piedmont region. This Gavi is a concentrate of the most typical expressions of this territory: golden yellow color, aroma of tropical fruits, mango, papaya, pineapple, and yellow melon. On the palate, it's dry but pleasantly smooth, with all its fruitiness and freshness. Deliciousness. As an aperitif with friends and dish all the seafood dishes.
Oh.
That's
and dish
what it
all
says.
The seafood
and
dishes.
Dish all the seafood dishes. So whoever wrote this was too busy gossiping to finish writing it the right way.
Or was wasted off of Gavi.
Either way, we commend you on your talents.
Yes.
Gavi, drink responsibly, or spell check. Oh, that went down sour.
Weird, not for me.
Oh, who the fuck are you?
I don't know.
It's like that. I don't know what it tastes like.
So
is this how you feel?
Yes, I was gonna say, like, it's gonna take you 3 sips before you're like, wait, I think I taste
wine.
Anything other than sour.
Number 2, please.
Sure.
Oh, much better. Oh, that's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm. I got an itch, but I'll wipe my eyebrow off if so I'm like trying to.
Well, it just didn't sound convincing.
Because I'm concentrating on trying to get the itch without wiping my eyebrow off.
Well, if it makes you feel better, you're about a 1/4 inch away from your eyebrow right now.
Oh, good.
There you go.
But that's not where the itch is. Fuck.
Oh, where is it?
Right here.
There you go. You're good. You're still a 1/4 inch away.
Oh, that was actually helpful.
You're very welcome. I'm here to, if nothing else, serve as ways between your eyeball and your eyebrow.
Like if I had a weave.
There's a cop ahead. Number 3?
Yes.
What a nice balance.
4.5.
Really?
Only not a 5 because this isn't something I'll probably go get for myself.
I didn't even think it would hit 4 for that reason.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
For you, I mean. That's the only reason why it's not a 5.
For me, it's a 4.
Because if I'm going to Greta's with you this summer, I'll grab those for sure.
Oh, yeah.
But
I have to go to Fitchburg
if
to
I'm
grab
out, just grabbing something for myself at the house, I just wouldn't.
Yeah. No, I think it's wonderful. It's different. I do smell that like passion fruit and papaya. I don't get like mango.
I haven't gotten a specific taste yet.
Taste, no, but the notes when I...
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't get mango. I get passion fruit in a taste, like the notes, there's a hint of passion fruit, that like soury, fruity,
yeah,
almost gooseberry-y.
I don't know. I like it.
Yeah. It's
very pleasant, very
refreshing.
Yeah, I was just going to say refreshing.
Yeah.
It's a great summer by the pool.
You mean once Mona gets her shit together and decides what season we're in?
Yeah.
Between fall, spring, early spring, monsoon. Fucking wasteful.
Wasteful.
She's fucking ruining my life. Do you know the forecast said it was supposed to be all thunderstorm and shit all weekend long? And I was like, sure, I'm just going to clean my house. But I could have been outside mowing my lawn. That's 400 inches tall.
Didn't we get a little thunderstorm yesterday?
Yeah, at the end of the day.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. My kid ran around her grandpa's yard outside all day. So, yeah.
Yeah, I could have just mowed my lawn. Or maybe picked up some leaves. Or dog shit. Preferably dog shit, actually.
What?
There's so much dog shit on my lawn.
You'd prefer to pick that up over...
Before I mowed the lawn? Yeah. You know how many times I've mowed the lawn thinking I'm just going to pick it up and then come back and I'm like, I have to wash my fucking shoe? Yeah. Order of operations. I know you didn't do great in math.
No, I also have never mowed a lawn.
Really? Not even living with me?
Never. I was outside with you while you were
That's
mowing.
Probably it.
But I sure wasn't.
Sorry, I mixed those up with your carpet munching days.
Hasn't it never happened?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
I don't know what's happening
just like
right
the
now.
30 seconds that you were a lesbian.
Oh.
What? Serious? Why?
I forgot.
I didn't.
I was never a lesbian.
No, you were never a lesbian.
I always said, like, sure, I'll be with a girl, but I'm going to end up with a guy.
Right.
Like,
yes, I do remember that.
I still could be with a girl.
Me too. Nope.
So I forgot what it was that actually came up.
Oh my God. About whether or not I'd be with that?
Like, if, like, you would still...
I don't know.
That's what I said. I was like,
I do think about it.
I can't imagine it. Like, I don't know what I would do if he ever showed up with a girlfriend.
Oh, that would never happen.
And I would just be like, wait, are you sure?
I could be with a girl, but I'd end up with a guy.
That's how I feel. Like I could, yeah. But I was just like, I can't even picture you being with a girl anymore.
It's been too long.
That's what I said. I was like, before it was normal. Like, yeah, sure. Like, he's got a boyfriend, but like...
I know too much about the vagina.
Oh, but not knowing too much about the male functions isn't...
Listen, I'm not interested in males, period. Let me rephrase.
We are in 2025.
No shit. Let me rephrase. I'm not interested in sexual relationships, sex, all of it at all right now. And so I don't need to explain how that works because I'm saying that in my world right now, in the way that I'm explaining this, you're understanding what I'm saying because I don't understand what I'm saying in a way that you don't understand what I'm saying, and thus null and void.
Got it. So maybe on females, no on guys. Got it.
Yep. Fuck them all. Men are trash and women are recycling. Sure that's
super relatable.
Yeah.
To a lot of people.
Women are recycling.
We are recycling.
Fucking Christ. Can I get to this week's questions, please? Want to go to Natalie this week?
Yes.
I know. We love Natalie.
We love Natalie.
Ask Natalie. Natalie Bencivenga. This one is from February 26th of 2025. Are you ready for this fucking shocker of a question?
No.
Husband more controlling after Trump's reelection? Should you leave him?
What?
Can we say that a man being more reaffirmed by another man is making him feel empowered is a surprise?
No.
We shouldn't.
That's why.
But can we say that it is?
I feel like these days, shocking things just aren't as shocking.
Okay. I think that's what I meant. So thanks for...
Yeah.
Yeah. Dear Natalie, my husband voted for Trump and it has put a strain on our marriage, to say the least. I voted for Trump the first time, but haven't since I realized what he was saying and what he was doing were two different things.
Wow, look at that.
But even though that you voted for him for what he was saying, I mean, I'm not being judgmental.
No, I'm impressed. I've yet to hear former Trump supporter acknowledge.
Oh, I feel like that's very common right now.
He's making America great again. Like, cool, but that wasn't any part of my question.
I love how there's the MAGA hat, but they've never once marketed what you just exhibited, which was the MAGA voice. I wonder if they're trying to market that to specifically exuberantly flamboyant gay men.
Oh, Lord.
Can I say exuberantly flamboyant?
Yeah.
Followed by gay men. Yeah.
I love it.
My husband has always been controlling at times, but it has gotten a lot worse since Trump has been back in power. There's this sense of entitlement or being emboldened by him. Our son is older now and has been mimicking his father's talking points, and they listen to the same far-right podcasters and YouTube channels.
Joe Rogan?
Exactly who I was thinking of. You pulled that straight out of my colon, Biff. You're welcome. I have tried to reason with both of them, but I feel outnumbered in my own home. As we go further down this road, I feel less and less comfortable in my own home. What should I do? My friends are telling me to leave him, but that seems drastic, don't you? Don't you what?
Feel that seems drastic. It came out wrong.
It sure did. Because
she's married to a Trump supporter.
Okay. MAGA marriage.
No, it does not seem drastic.
Leave him.
It's not going to get better.
Leave him.
He's not going to wake up one day and say, you know what? Agree to disagree.
Leave him.
Joe Rogan told me.
Leave him.
This is like, I don't know. Oh, God. I just can't stop thinking about all the conversations or arguments or
that
discussions I have with my baby dad.
Oh,
specifically,
Lord. Joe Rogan.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's just, some people are committed to their own perspective. They are not ever interested in a new insight, in understanding where you're coming from, in being curious why you feel this way. They're committed to this, and no amount of communication, of discussion, of information giving is going to, they're looking to argue, they're looking to change your mind, they're looking to, you're wrong, I'm right. It's
Yep. Finish hucking up that loogie, because that's exactly how it feels.
This is why I'm not a fucking politics person ever.
You never will be.
And this is what's so horrifying for someone like me, that I don't fucking know what president did what for who and what great presidents we had, or I don't know these things. And so for me I'm like horrified.
The answer is Obama.
Because
what great presidents we've had. End of story. Sorry, that's my opinion. I'm trying to force it down your throat.
Listen, if anyone's
what a man would do, so that's fine.
You are who I would listen to.
You're welcome.
But it's just horrifying to see, like, there's a whole half of the country that is committed to one way. Zero.
That should have died 200 years, 300 years ago.
Countless Trump supporters that I've spoken to out of sheer genuine curiosity. What about this? What about this? What about this? And not a single one of them has been able to give me any sort of straight answer.
Mm-hmm.
Even my sweet, loving mom. Her whole, anything having to do with anything political, her baseline is, do they believe in abortion or not?
Mm-hmm.
So that whole thing with Trump and abortion.
What happened when he flip-flopped on
that? And that was my mom's question. Mm-hmm. And she said, I'm not really sure yet.
Oh.
Like, I just was like, and it wasn't like an attack.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, how do you guys just blindly follow this, despite the raging red flags?
Right.
They're just, and that's it. That's all I have to say is that they're just committed to this belief, this thought, this mindset, and that's it. So I don't agree that it's drastic because I think your friends can see that it's not going to change.
I don't see it as something drastic. I feel like the question, I don't think it's our job to talk you out of staying with your husband and your kid. But your kid's a different story, for the record. At least that's how I feel.
Yeah. Because
it's also you, just as much as it is your husband's job to teach your kid right from wrong, it's your job also. Mm-hmm. But I feel like we're not going to tell you to leave him over this firm belief. I think you...
Don't say we. Bitch, leave.
She's saying leave. I'm actually saying leave too. But if you need convincing, I think you're...
Is the question... What was the question? Oh, not
actually, the question is, do you?
So maybe, do you agree?
Do you?
Maybe it was do you agree?
I don't think
is she asking, should I leave? Or is she saying, are they wrong for saying this is...
What should I do? My friends are asking me to leave him, but that seems drastic, don't you?
Okay.
I think leaving is... Honestly, do you think you're going to be able to teach your husband otherwise?
Right.
That's the question.
Right.
Can I teach my husband how to not be a MAGA piece of shit?
Right.
To not be a fucking... what's the podcast I've been listening to that apparently has been about other things, but ever since Trump has been reelected, it's become a very we hate Trump podcast and all his people. It's called I've Had It. That's what it is. With these two white women from the heart of the South in Oklahoma who are fuck MAGA. Fuck this little dick energy.
Oh, God.
Oh, I forgot what the fuck they called it. The stupid factory and a bunch of other things. They're pretty great. Of course, they're white women, but we'll take what we can get for support.
All the more.
All the more.
Trump's trying to make America white again.
Yeah, no shit. Mawa. Mawa fucker. And I think you have to ask yourself these questions. What are your ideals? And is that reflected in your spouse? Because if you're not going to be able to come to an agreement on what it is to be an equal.
Yeah.
For me, I would never date a Trump gay.
Yeah, that's interesting.
A woman dating a Trump man, to me, is the same thing. Taking women's rights away, taking gay people's rights away, taking people of color's rights away, and now fucking trying to deport people who were born here but have... are you fucking kidding me? Mm-hmm. The answer to your question is fucking leave. Sorry, that's where I'm back. I'm back there.
I was going to say, I think my official advice would be... You don't have to make any decisions right now. You'll get there.
Oh,
Either you're going to wake up one day and be like, oh my, how am I still here?
Why does it hurt this bad today?
Or he may come around.
Or maybe he'll and you'll be fine.
Can you?
Can I?
Maybe not.
Should I bleep that? Or just erase it?
Bleep it.
I'll bleep it.
It'll be funny if you bleep it.
It feels worse. It feels worthy, but
it's funny if you bleep it. It's not funny
supposed to be funny. I'm being totally serious.
I know, but we'll be able to keep it if you bleep it.
I'll bleep it.
Exactly.
It's just not worth it. To regress ourselves or to regress in general, or regress. That's not right. But let's go backwards.
Bleep it.
And I'm done. Leave him. You're not happy.
Don't do anything. Don't do anything. You'll get there.
No, you're right.
You'll get there.
Exactly what it is. You'll get there. You'll find out.
Either
in your
you guys
soul
will figure it out.
This is it.
Or you're literally going to wake up one day and be like, what the fuck am I doing here still?
Yeah.
That's it. Don't do anything.
Natalie's response?
Yes, please.
Dear MAGA.
Before you
yeah.
read her answer, I just need to say, out of all the people for this question, I'm really excited it's her that got this question.
Oh, yeah, because this answer better be fucking good. I'm coming for you, Natalie.
God.
She likes us. We like her.
We wanted to stay that way.
We know she's going to give this good response.
That's what I said. Out of all of them, I'm glad
that's why I told her, listen, it wasn't because I was expecting any less from her. Please don't disappoint me. Dear MAGA Marriage.
Oh, my God.
Leave him. See?
I knew it.
See?
Knew it.
Oh.
Stop it. Are we going to love her even more? Then is that possible?
We are.
I told you I'm so excited.
Are you ready?
Out of all of them, it's her.
You ready for the rest of the response?
Yeah.
Okay. Period.
That's it.
That's the whole fucking response. I'm fucking crying.
The entire.
Please send your questions to Natalie Bencivenga at asknatalie@gmail.com. I'm sorry, asknatalieadvice@gmail.com.
Just show me. I just need. See?
I told you.
I told you.
To Natalie.
I told you.
May you live long and prosper.
I told you.
You're supposed to drink when we clink?
I'm just... I'm absorbing.
That is the best.
Leave him.
Perfect.
Period.
Next.
Period.
Fucking
next. What else is there to be said?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I feel like we should talk about this.
No. There's nothing else to say.
I'm sorry.
I was trying to be nice about it.
I feel like we should talk about it, like we should break it down. But there is, like, just out of our format, we break down a response.
Not when we agree.
Even then, we're like, but what if? And then we're like, but fuck that.
Only sometimes. Sometimes we're like...
This is the perfect response. Leave him. In fact, I feel like we should delete everything from when you were like...
Don't do anything.
You know how our beginning was, you were like breaking down this and I was like, leave him. Mm-hmm. And then you were saying something like,
can't wait.
I wish I'd read this beforehand because that would have led to a very interesting beginning part.
Just leave him. There you have it.
Next one. This one's for you, Biff.
What the fuck?
Because I am sick of your shit.
Oh, my shit.
Lost interest in your childhood friend, but still expected to plan her birthday party.
Fuck you.
And you wish. Not after
still
gyrating on my crotch. Mm-mm.
You got a little over a month. So.
For your
birthday.
38th birthday? You've made peace with it?
I'm not 38. I'm 36 right now.
I have not.
So.
Okay, great. Me either.
You thought you were better at math.
No, you're right. I am. I'm better at math. You're better at meth. Dear Natalie.
I wish. Fuck.
I have a friend from childhood, and we've grown up apart over the years. Nope, we've grown apart over the years. She is a lovely person, and I care about her greatly, but whenever we are together, all we do is talk about the past. We don't really have much in common anymore, but she has a birthday coming up, and her husband asked me to help him plan it since I am her, quote, oldest friend. I think it is ridiculous to ask me considering we only see each other a few times a year, and it is awkward when we do. I feel as though she doesn't have any friends, and so he is expecting me to be a big part of her celebration. How do I decline to help with this event? I don't have the interest or, frankly, the bandwidth.
Oh.
Plan it yourself.
Jeez. First of all, men don't know that you and your friend meeting is awkward, and he just knows you've known her for 12 years, however fucking long it's been, and...
Let's be clear, straight men.
Yeah, I said men. I'm just kidding.
I hate that I get it. When we say just men, we're talking straight men.
Yes.
Okay. Sold.
Does the friend know this is how you feel? Like, I don't...
Well, no, because...
You feel like a dick to me.
Well, I mean, he's like the straight man, right? So he's like, yes, dear.
But
yes,
I'm
dear.
saying...
So she's like, I met up with Nicole. And Nicole and I had a drink.
But I'm saying...
And I got tanked and Nicole was fine. And we were talking about like...
But does Sarah know that Nicole feels awkward and...
No, obviously not. Because Sarah's telling Michael that they're fine. And that they're besties. Because they're old friends.
Maybe she's not. Maybe he's just like a dude and he's like, I'm going to ask, what'd you say, Nicole?
Yeah.
I'm going to ask Nicole to help me because...
Right, because she thinks he's not paying attention.
He knows they've been friends for fucking 20 years.
Besties.
Not even, just like oldest. She even said...
The oldest friends, right.
My oldest friend. Like, you've known her the longest, so that means you know her the best, so help me.
It's just... I think it's funny because any guy I've ever dated, all 574 of them, they always reach out to you in one way or another.
Because I'm your oldest friend.
But because they know that you're my best friend. In fact, they go as far to say as like they don't want to infringe on or they are afraid of.
They're more afraid to meet me than Greta's.
Oh, which is ill-advised.
Little do they know.
Little do they know.
But my point is, it's still whether they were actively besties.
Right.
It still isn't out of the ordinary for him to think you guys have known each other for a fucking forever. Like,
right.
You don't have to be...
Because he's a straight man.
Active, daily, hanging out every weekend for it to be like, you guys have been friends for fucking 20 years. Like, makes sense.
So how does she decline?
I think Nicole's a fucking dickhead. Why are you still going to see her on weekends if you're at bandwidth and capacity?
I love that we've fucking named them.
Just...
But they only see each other, what did I say? A few times a year.
Right. Why are you still seeing her a few times a year if you are over
I think
her?
you can be somebody's oldest friend and still catch up every once in a while. Like they could still like each other, but they're not.
Sound like she's very... She says it's boring. We don't fucking... All she does is talk about the past. It's awkward.
You're right. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. You see, woman, she listened. I just proved my own point.
You proved my point.
See? This is a copacetic relationship.
So that's my thing is like, why are you bothering?
Why are you bothering?
Right. If you stop seeing her a couple times a year, then the boyfriend wouldn't be reaching out to you to help plan her birthday. And also, why is it so much work for you to help him plan her birthday?
Well, you know what I'm really coming down to? Closest friend versus best friend.
He said oldest friend, not closest.
I'm sorry. Oldest is what I meant to say.
That's very different.
Oldest friend versus best friend. Like you're going to the oldest friend and not the best friend?
She said she doesn't have many friends, which is even more reason why the boyfriend's coming to her.
All the more reason to have a best friend versus an oldest friend. When you have a smaller group.
I don't think she has a best friend.
Well, then you plan it yourself. That's how you tell him.
Which is why the boyfriend is asking her, what the fuck do I do? Like, you don't have to exert so much energy for him to be like, for you to tell him, like, bring in a fucking chopsticks and buy her a dozen pink roses.
So that's the question is, how does she decline? I don't have interest or, frankly, bandwidth. Thanks for reaching out. Unfortunately, I'm not very well versed in Sarah.
Just tell him.
And so I think that you should plan this, and I'm happy to attend, though we're not as close as you might think.
She's not happy to attend. She's a fucking bitch. I don't like Nicole. I don't like her.
She is
and
fake.
If my boyfriend ever fucking calls her.
She does feel a little fake.
Plan my birthday.
I'm
going to be like, why the fuck are you here?
WT fuck AUAYH.
I didn't even...
thank you.
I didn't even register.
Fuck you then. You let me alphabet without you fucking listening. Now I've sung my ABCs.
Next time, plan a party without me.
So how do you decline, Biff?
You just say, tell him what to do. You know what I mean? Don't be like, Did that come out of your mouth or the glass? Did you forget to put the glass back up when you pulled it away? So you kept the glass tilted and then...
I must have pulled away quickly.
I hope that's...
I would apologize for your couch, but you hate it?
Oh my fucking God. Please. Apologize for the wasted wine.
But that's exactly what I was just going to say. Like, I'm so confused. Do you see my face?
That's why I was like, was that your mouth or the glass?
No,
or...
I finished the sip. I pulled the glass away, but I must have pulled away too fast.
It tilted.
Yeah.
That's funny. Unless it like...
Because that was a very audible spill. I hope it got on the microphone.
I didn't see where it came from. I just saw like the...
I just heard, and my fupa is wet. My left side of my fupa. Oh, fupa funny. Left. Exit stage left fupa.
Lupa.
You were saying something important.
I was saying...
Spilled my wine, listeners.
Just give him like some ideas of what he can do. Like without, you know what I mean? Like...
Oh, you mean beat around the bush?
Her whole fucking friendship with this bitch is beating around a bush.
I don't care. Like, listen, I'm not going to lie. If someone reaches out to me, I'll be like, why me? That would be my question, to be very honest.
And the answer would be, because you have known her since you guys were fucking 10.
Yeah, but we're not like that. Doesn't she have best friends?
She already said she doesn't have friends.
No, I'm responding to you as the dude responding to me, to my question.
And
so respond as the dude.
Bitch, obviously she don't have other friends.
Bitch.
Yeah.
We're done here, Block.
Good. You're a bitch anyway.
Not delivered.
Nicole.
Nicole. It's fucking... There you go. I think that's our answer, right?
I think if she's still seeing her friend that she doesn't even fucking give a fuck about a couple times a year, the least she can do is give her boyfriend some ideas so that she can still have some sort of a birthday.
See, I say fucking get out. Why are you still
alive? Because you're still going to go see her a month from now to do your yearly catch up that you're not interested in. But like, why is she still? That's my point.
But
why
I still think it's still like
this?
too like you're her oldest friend. Great, but we weren't even friends in high school. We're just catching up now. Like I'd be like,
No, I think they were really good friends.
But even like, I'd just be like, sorry, I'm not the right person to ask these questions to. Maybe ask her best friend. Sorry.
But as her oldest friend, she knows.
I would still say that.
But you can't because you're the oldest friend, which is why
as the oldest friend, I would say that.
But you can't.
But I will. Says who I can't.
But that's just as shitty as you still going to hang out with her every couple fucking months.
I'm a shitty person.
Clearly. That's my point.
Fucking hate proving your point.
I know you do that more often.
Fuck you.
Like to admit.
Just fuck you. Just dear planet yourself.
You wish.
Fucking gross. I can understand your feelings on this, and I also understand why your friend's husband would think you were a good choice to share in the planning of this event.
See?
Sharing is not caring, for the record. While the relationship may not be as important to you at this point, she may feel differently and hold you in high regard. Nevertheless, you don't have to commit to anything you don't want to.
Yeah, niche hole.
Why are you yang? That's what I said.
Because you can not commit and still give him some fucking ideas so that your oldest friend...
Fuck you, because this sounds like this is going to be on your side. Perhaps you can handle one item like buying the cake or sending out the invitations. If you do something to stay involved without having to take on the full weight of the event, it may be less stressful on your end and you may feel less resentful about the situation.
That you're keeping yourself in, by the way.
Whatever.
Thank you.
Whatever. I don't know. I'm just not about falsities. I'm not about this bullshit.
So you wouldn't still be going to have dinners and stuff with...
Well, think about how many of our friends have invited us to like do shit with them. And
do you go?
No.
That's my point. They're still going.
But why are they going?
That's my fucking point this whole time.
Did they say they were going?
Biff.
Did I miss that?
Biff.
Please don't be upset with me. I love you so much.
I'm gonna fucking...
Stephanie is the narcissistic man in this relationship. And I am the helpless white woman.
You're about to be the helpless white woman.
She said she was still going?
Not to the party. She's still meeting up with her to have dinners and shit.
I'm talking about okay. I
you
understand.
literally just said, how many times do people say, come, let's go out, let's go get dinner, let's go do this and that, and you don't go?
Oh, I don't go.
Exactly. She does.
But I was talking about, I suppose that, okay.
So, yes.
I was compartmentalizing.
So, yes, you're
so sorry.
Fucking shitbag for like, oh, fuck her and her birthday, but I'm going to go get dinner with her in 3 months.
For the record, when I don't go, it's because also they don't reach out.
No, that doesn't matter.
If they reached out, I would be like, sorry. I'm waxing my labia that day. And they'd be like, you don't have one. And then I wouldn't respond.
Exactly.
Yeah.
She doesn't do that. And she has a labia.
She sure does.
Makes her even worse.
Next one?
Yeah. Because me and you might fight.
We might. We might fight on, we won't, depending on what the question is. We won't based on the title. We're already on the same page.
Not right now.
No, on the question based on the title.
This next one.
Right.
So we're moving on.
Yes.
Got it.
I didn't make
Smart.
that clear. Sorry.
You are partially a man still.
I'm still, yeah.
Got it.
I'm a
Oh my. I'm not.
I'm allowed, right?
Yes, that's why I said I can't comment on it.
Yes, Natalie. Pregnant with abusive boyfriend's baby.
Oh.
See?
Not funny anymore.
I don't know. I'm still laughing about the past subject.
That I can't
not
comment
the current.
on. So.
Right. The past, not this subject.
Got it.
Pregnant with abusive boyfriend's baby and he wants to get married. What do you do? This is from August 7th of 24. Dear Natalie, my ex-boyfriend and I have been on and off for years. He has a terrible temper, which has been the reason for most of our on and off periods. He's never actually hit me, but he becomes very threatening and verbally abusive. My friends and family have witnessed it over the years, and they have always told me to drop him. But I really love him, and recently I found out that I am pregnant. He wants to get married now and is so excited about the baby coming. I'm scared because I worry about his temper. Whenever I bring it up, he tells me that he has, quote, changed, unquote. Biff, are you psychic?
I might be.
Yeah. He told me he's changed, but I don't know if I trust him. I don't know if bringing a baby into this situation is smart. I have contemplated an abortion as well, but would never tell him as I don't know how he would react. I am only about 8 weeks along. What do you think I should do? Conflicted and confused.
This is not what I was expecting. I don't even know how to answer this now.
You didn't see this?
Not this time. Did you do it again?
Again.
So it is.
Only this time I saw it. I'm pulling away and it's
while it's still
bouncing back.
Oh, so
I'm pulling away too fast. What the fuck?
I can't believe I didn't see
I'm
this time.
wasting a bunch of empty calories.
This is not the wine to waste.
This is the worst fucking episode ever.
There's so many parts.
Yes, there are. I could tell you my insensitive response versus my sensitive response, but I don't know what my sensitive response is yet.
It's like she knows.
She knows.
But she's not there yet.
She's not there yet.
So there's a great
But even when you're not there yet, there are still options.
Yeah.
That's my insensitive side, for the record.
I was going to say, given the statistics.
Mm-hmm. It's the side of me that isn't in this situation.
That has no knowledge of the
Yep. Exactly.
ins and outs of.
Yep.
Yeah.
The one that's, that part of me that's, it's easy for me to give advice.
Right.
Yep.
For me, it feels like having gone through, an abusive baby dad that I had a kid with, thankfully, he never asked me to marry him. Thankfully.
Because
Lord knows 3, 4, 5 years ago, maybe I would have thought about it. But I also, my sister was like, just don't.
Mm-hmm.
And that doesn't matter. So it's like this very, on the outside, we can say, of course not. Obviously, don't marry him. Like, obviously. But that doesn't actually,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know. I feel like if she was my best friend, this would suck to have to sit down with her and talk it through with, because it's like, obviously keeping the baby is like a completely separate thing.
That's where my whole response is coming in.
You can keep the baby without marrying him or being with him or being in a relationship with him. But if you're questioning it already, like, that's something you got to figure out first. And are you basing that decision off of whether you want to be with him or not?
That's interesting, because I'm on the other side of it. You want this baby, yes or no? Yes. What do you want to subject your baby to? Because to me, the first consideration is the baby.
That felt very unfair. You might be right, but that just felt so unfair.
I don't want to be right, and I also don't want to be unfair. I'm just saying, like, do you want, like, when I'm making the decision? That felt
like, sure, keep your kid and raise them up in this world of trauma.
Oh,
that's what it felt like. What do you want to subject your kid to? That's why I was like, oh, that felt unfair. Like, you might be right. That's shit to consider. You're going to have a shitbag dad. Do I still give birth to a baby that I'm like, this guy fucking sucks, but I'm already pregnant? Do I keep the baby or not?
Right.
Do I keep the baby knowing she's going to have a shitbag dad?
Right.
Like, I feel like that's not, for me personally, that's not.
Yeah. And again,
because we're going to get through it.
Well, not again. I haven't said it yet, but if you
shitbag dad or not, we're getting through this life.
Yeah. If you haven't guessed it, I'm not a mom, and I can't carry one. A child, not a mom.
But you're a dad.
I can't carry a child. But yeah, I'm a dad, but that's different. I'm not carrying this child. I'm not making the decision whether or not to carry this child. And so all I have is to, like, know what my beliefs are. Is like, the mom is going to make this decision about her body. Mm-hmm. So whether or not she's going to give birth, the question is she going to keep this baby as a dad, as a man who doesn't know anything other than there's emotional ties here, period. And so that's where my response is coming from. So yes, I'm saying that, but I'm also very sorry if my response comes off as, like, I'm not considering XYZ, because I don't know. Right. I don't know. But my response would be like, if you want to keep your baby, great. Now, what do you want to keep your baby from? Like, to me, I feel like it should be cut and dry, but I'm not in the position where it's like,
that's why I said
between my baby and my baby.
Because nobody gives birth thinking.
Right. Absolutely. Yeah.
But, matter of fact, it's usually the opposite. Like, maybe this will change things.
Yes. And I'm sorry. I don't mean it like that. To me, it just feels cut and dry in that area, not knowing that it's emotionally that it's not. So many. Yeah. Not knowing that it's not. I don't mean it that way. That's so crass. I'm so sorry. If that's how you're leaning, if your gut is my baby first, then to me that feels like my baby.
Right.
But if your gut's like, how's my baby dad going to feel? I don't think I could ever counsel anyone as to whether or not they should keep or abort their child.
Yeah. Well, that's why I said, like,
maybe that's where I'm coming from.
Are you torn about keeping the child or not because at the end of the day, it's more so, do you want a child or not? You know what I mean? Like, I kind of want to have a baby because maybe it'll make him change and maybe he'll whatever. Or is it like me? Like, I'm keeping this baby. Like, you can be here. You don't, like, hang around or don't. Like, I'm keeping this baby. Like, it's not, you are not a factor in me keeping my child or not.
Well, I think that's where I was coming from. Like, do you want this baby? Is that your first consideration? Like, not him. Fuck him. Like, yeah, not fuck him, but fuck him. You know what I'm trying to say?
Exactly.
But like, is this baby yours or not?
Do you, at the end, with or without him, do you want a child?
Right.
Yeah.
And I think that's really what I meant. Don't know how, thinking back, but also the alcohol that I keep spilling on this couch. This couch is shit-faced, by the way. But like, how is it, it's not, is it about the baby or is it about him? I guess is what I'm coming down to.
Right.
Like, do you want him or do you want the baby? If you want the baby,
are you keeping the baby to try to keep him?
Now the question is like, what happens once you have the baby? If you're thinking about it logistically. But if your heart is like, which is what I didn't mean to erase, like not keeping the baby is not an option. Mm-hmm. I didn't mean to erase that option, I guess is what I'm coming down to. Like, I guess that's another consideration. Like, I'm keeping this baby, obviously. So now what do I do about baby daddy? Like,
right.
Now I'm lost. Now I'm like, I've got nowhere to go.
Women have amazing instincts and we tend to shush them when we want something that we know better. When our hope for something is stronger than our knowledge of, yeah, this one's super tricky. I think what it comes down to is, do you want a baby or do you not want a baby? You know?
I don't think either way that...
You know he's a red flag. So that's just kind of not in your...
That he wants to get married is a different story. It's a branch off of the main storyline.
Yeah. Yes.
So maybe, I think I like that perspective because it's not a question about whether or not you should keep the baby. It's about whether or not you should marry him because you want a baby, period.
Or because you're hoping the baby will make him stop being abusive.
And the answer is whatever you do or whatever happens in your life has no bearing on whether or not he's going to change.
That's why I said this is so... We can, from the outside, be like, no, like...
Yeah, I'm sorry.
God, don't marry him. God, don't...
I didn't take context into consideration.
Like, don't do these.
That's
but it's
shitty.
Just like, you're going to do what you're going to do. And it's okay. You're going to be okay no matter what. You'll figure it out. And that's why I said, like, if your decision about the baby is only in question because of him, that's different. But if you're like, I'm having this baby, I just don't. Right. You can have a baby without being with him or without marrying him.
So what would you do if he asked you to marry him? Because
I know what I did. Here I am. I mean, we didn't get married, but I stayed and hoped and wished that a baby would change him. In 3.5 years in hell in court and fucking years later, okay. But I got through it and we came out the other side.
I understand.
But for me, I wasn't questioning, should I...
You were having the baby.
Yeah. Period. That was what it didn't... He was no longer a factor.
Right.
Once I found out I was pregnant, that was, sure, be here, don't be here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, he was not...
I'm a little ashamed to even put those together. But like, no, they're not the same. They're not the fucking same.
I agree.
They're not the fucking... they're not the same.
That's what I was saying.
Well, I'm done with this podcast.
Do you want a baby or not?
This is why it's called ill-advised, because of me. I am the problem. See if I can drink this.
There you go. You can't spill it when it's empty.
Okay. All right. Now that I'm back
Oh, okay.
I don't know what happened. I took a mental hiatus from
Fair. That's fair.
advising. It's just fucking stupid. Like, they're not the same. Whether or not I think it's the question, like I've thought about aborting.
Well, that's why I said, did you think about that because of him?
Yeah, but I'm talking about, like, I'm being selfish now. It has nothing to do with the writer. Like, the way that the question is phrased is how I'm approaching it. And it's super shitty because those are not the only options. Like, being with him and having your baby are two separate issues.
Right.
And I'm sorry.
Oh,
genuinely. Not to you.
No.
Not to them. Like, generally. Like, that's super shitty.
Yeah, well, you don't have to.
I know, but I will.
Hey, that's fair. That's fair.
It's just fucking, what a shitbag.
No, stop.
No, I'm done. This isn't about me. This is about the writer. Yeah, they're not tied together.
Yeah, I agree.
End of story. Like, do you want to be a mom? Have a baby?
That's what I said. Like, are you confused about your decision because of him? Because you need to first figure, because you're going to be fine. Anyway, marry him. Have his baby, marry him. You're still going to be fine.
Fuck that bitch, but you're going to be fine.
You'll figure it out.
Yeah.
That's what women do. Especially moms.
Yeah. Especially moms. And I'm being biased.
Yeah, well, you have a fucking strong one, so.
Yeah. Response?
Yes, please. Because I'm like, ugh.
Dear conflicted and confused, while I cannot make a decision for you about your body, that is between you and your doctor, I do understand your hesitation in tying yourself to someone that has shown to be abusive towards you time and time again. First, ask yourself, do you want to be a mother? Do you want a family? Is this the right time for a baby? If you feel as though you have a child and walk away, should the situation become abusive, then consider your options. If you feel, however, that having a child would force you to have to rely on this man financially, sit with that. People don't change overnight. It takes hard work and a willingness to reflect and grow. If he hasn't done the work, then where is this change coming from? I would contemplate what your life would be like with him. Does it make you feel happy when you think about it? Scared? Nervous? No one should have to walk on eggshells to accommodate someone else's unregulated emotions. It is not your job to fix him either. Sometimes life lessons can be very difficult, and this may be one for both of you. Whatever you decide, please choose for yourself. You deserve a life free from abuse. We all do.
Perfect.
Biff, you should be Natalie.
I think we are after this episode.
Not we, you.
I'm saying I think.
You are together.
Yeah, I think we are one.
You are lesbians. Lesbian Natalie.
I might marry her.
I mean, you should.
Listen.
I'm just saying, you couldn't do better.
Emotionally
aware, beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
That's subjective, but we agree, so that's all that matters.
Don't even say that.
I'm not trying to objectify, is where I'm coming from.
But saying that's subjective is
to you and me.
Horrible.
Yeah, that's Natalie.
Oh my God, she's already fired you.
Damn it.
She tells me that.
I was just trying to be a good human in a bad way.
Well, stop.
Well, it was brilliantly written. Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's very rare we don't agree with her.
Yeah. I don't recall a time we ever have.
No, but that was nicely done.
As usual.
And that's it.
Yep.
We're done.
Yep.
We've made it. Through all the fucking computer glitches.
Oh my God.
And we went through about an hour of them.
Yep.
At the very least.
Yep.
And countless shots, wines. And you're still a full glass in.
Not full.
It's full.
It was up to here.
For the record, I'd like you to know, you, the listener, to know that she's the one that taught me how to drink.
Obviously, I done well.
Sure. Yeah. If you had done well, I'd only been halfway through my drink.
No, I taught you how to drink, and you're done your drink. So I done well.
No,
I taught
you're
you
not
how to
done.
drink. We're not talking about me. We're talking about you.
But if you were a prevalent example in my life,
Nobody
you
said
would've-
example. I taught you. I
So
was
the
a
student
teacher.
has surpassed the master.
I done well.
Has the student
Is your drink
surpassed
on
the
before
master?
mine?
Has the student?
That's not relevant.
I think it is.
It's not relevant.
I think it is.
You don't think Karate Kid's teacher couldn't whip his ass on any day of the week?
You don't know how to wax. Terrible example. Next.
Wax off. It's part of the lesson.
You have to wax on.
Exactly.
You don't know how to.
I can wax on.
You can't wax off.
Exactly.
Okay. I can do both by myself.
Yet again,
You can't teach me if you don't know how to.
that then confirms that I'm a great teacher.
I taught you how to make beer chicken.
So the student surpassed the teacher?
It's the master, and you should eat your own fucking asshole.
No, I wouldn't. That's not my thing. I didn't say I would
not
have been
your
good, but it's not my thing.
Natalie got us with good questions this week, off and on the record.
I wish the camera was still on.
You were looking at me as like
Waiting for you to,
validate further.
yeah.
This is the Ray and Stephanie show, not this. Well, I didn't say not the Stephanie and Ray show, but what I meant to say was not the Ray show.
Yeah, but you're the closer.
What is that?
It means like, I don't know when you like bring it into the closing. So I'm waiting for you to like close.
Usually when you say someone's a closer, it means that they close the deal.
Oh yeah, you've never played baseball, so
What?
clean up.
What is this, a fucking bathhouse?
Clean up in baseball is like the fourth hitter. Because the hopes is that 1, 2, 3 get on first, second, and third base. And the fourth hitter comes up and brings them all home for a grand slam.
Bro, I'm on
Clean up.
zero base.
My point is your cleanup.
No, you're clean up.
You end the podcast.
Why do I end it?
Oh my God.
You're prettier than I am.
Because I don't
started.
know what the fuck to say.
I hate Biff, and you fucking...
Exactly.
I open it. I'm the opener. I make wide entrances
You know
wider.
what? You've been ill-advised because I'm going to...
We both got to fuck each other up right now, and we don't have time for this fucking bullshit.
So end the podcast like I've been waiting for you to do.
This is so rude.
Why are we arguing about?
I don't know. Fuck this bitch.
Go
You
listen
guys
to
are
all our podcasts
You know what?
and let me know who's the closer.
Oh, I wish I could drop this without making sure it wasn't going to hit my nuts. And if the fucking camera wasn't dead, I would tell them they're beautiful, wonderful, and everything that they do tastes like fucking mangoes, pineapples, and fucking juicy fruit.
And yellow lemons. Oh, lemons.
And yellow melons.
Oh, melons. And you've been ill-advised.
No,
Yeah, because I said
that's not how we...
and yellow melons.
This is not how we close it.
I'm gonna fuck.
You're beautiful. You're wonderful. Everything about you is wonderful.
Don't be your best friend.
And it don't fucking matter what she fucking do, because she's gonna fuck anyway. Thank you for listening.
No.
Fucking finish it.
No.
Fucking close it.
No.
Close it.
You need a new line.
You've been ill-advised.
No.
Fuck you. We're fighting.
Oh, yeah, we are. So you just lost. Cause
You fucking lost.
you just fought with your equipment.
Ill-Advised is hosted and produced by Stephanie and Ray.
AKA your Biffs.
Send us your questions, your comments, all of your concerns
And your drink recommendations.
to illadvisedthepodcast@gmail.com. You can catch up on all of our episodes and our show notes at illadvisedthepodcast.com.
Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at illadvisedthepodcast. And don't forget to rate, review, and subscribe.
On Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Music, or wherever you listen.
You've been ill-advised.